It's time for yet another product review. It's like 1:39 a.m. and I was originally going to give this product a bit more of a favorable review. Um, but I feel that customer service and how you're treated when you need help is a really big part of a product. So unfortunately, I'm having to change my review from like a 3 or 4 star to like a -10. um, I on my pre-made cover website, premadecovers number4u.com. I have been waiting for bated breath for a Woocommerce plugin called WC Vendors Pro. For the past several months, I had thought the people developing it were decent. I thought they were friendly, and I'm not, you know, that good with this stuff. As a matter of fact, if you are testing a product and you really, really need to know if it's going to work, you should send it to me because it's going to break if it's going to break with me. And it isn't that I'm completely inept. I mean, I can do some PHP. I code ebooks. I maintain some websites as best I can, considering I'm just, I'm more of a person who can wade in the water, but I can't swim in the deep water. And I've been using WordPress and WooCommerce for my shops because although I probably could do PHP if I really, really had to, I don't really have a lot of time. I have like 4 jobs. I mean, I do ebooks, I do ebook covers, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm trying to do a comic, I've got a web comic, I've got this, I've got a lot on my lap, and I don't really have time to program as well, because I can tell you when I sit down to work on a website and I start programming and I start editing the CSS and doing what little bit I've picked up on doing, it will take me days. So I don't really have time. So I choose the things that I can do. So WC Vendor Pro came out today, and the first thing I learned was that it wasn't going to work on my system. GoDaddy had given me an old version of PHP. Now, I balked at this because I remembered a conversation with GoDaddy when I was installing a couple of years ago, and they had told me that they would only go up so high, that they weren't going to have the higher PHPs, and that it wasn't possible. So I balked because, judging from the information I had been given, I was not going to be able to go to PHP 5.14 or 5.4. I don't remember all the numbers. It's not important. And they told me how to go and do it, so I went and I did it. I didn't think it was going to work because the instructions they linked to me had said do these options, and when I went into my interface, those options were not available. But I experimented and played around and figured it out. And so then I am able to activate WC Vendor. So then the activation code that I just spent 100 smackaroos on, okay, wouldn't activate the program. And I almost had to go back and ask for help on that, but I managed to figure out why that was. Hooray, because I really hate asking for help from programmers. The reason why is coming. And so unfortunately, their installation completely wiped all of, because I have like 4 vendors on the Pre-Made Covers website. They're really good, great artists, wonderful people, and we've worked hard to get this website pretty. And you know what? To backtrack a little bit, um, their free copy of WC Vendors had not been working right for months. It's supposed to automatically dump through, and it's supposed to finish the PayPal sale for us. And I've been having to go in manually and do everything manually for months. And the one time I had said something to them about it, they pretty much gave me a non-committal answer. Well, you need to figure it out, and you need to check this, you need to check that. Well, everything that I checked was accurate, and I realized right quick that there was going to be no help from them unless I was willing to pay for it and have them go on the website, which I couldn't afford to do. So, okay, fine. And so I've been dealing with this, and so I bought Pro because I've been excited about this wonderful interface that's supposed to be great. and I spend 100 freaking bucks, and then it won't activate, and PHP is all wrong because of this and that, the other, and they're just qualifying this and that. Okay, fine. And I'm a little upset because they just cussed at me, you understand. They actually flung curse words at me. Their system wiped my vendor pages. I sat here, I tried very hard to figure it out. I looked at their installation instructions, read their installation instructions several times. And the installation instructions say to use, what is it? I mean, what a fiasco. Pro setup guide. You can go in here and says, and you can edit your vendor pages, and you can use the store slugs and the permalinks, and you can do, and I don't have a list of permalinks. There is no documentation giving me a list of permalinks, and everything is wiped, and my people's hard work is gone. And okay, a quick Google search didn't, of course, bring me anything. I mean, you know, my friends often comment that they will do a Google search for 3 words, and I will do a Google search for the exact 3 words, and they will get what they're looking for, and I will not. We don't know why that is. It's just how it's always been. And so I wasn't getting nothing, so I write back because I have to. And I'm like, this is what happened. This is a fiasco. I really regret buying this thing because I do. I do regret buying it, and I get cussed at. So let me read you what I just got sold. Do a damn Google search on WordPress and permalinks, and you will find out. If you so want to make money with a vendor store, invest some time to actually learn what you are doing. Damn it, some people. Yep. And don't call clicking a few buttons programming. And that is the service I get from WCVendors.com with their WC Vendor Pro. That's their service. Now, I don't know if this person who goes by the name of Miramitia, or however you pronounce this shithole name, I don't know if they're actually one of the programmers. I just know that it's nearly 2 in the morning and I've just got cussed at. And this person doesn't know anything about me. They don't know anything about my capabilities. They don't know what I can and can't do. They don't know that I will sit and use CSS and build comic books. And they don't know that I tried. All I know is that they're cussing at me. And so all I can say is thank you for your service, and here is my review. If you are looking to use WooCommerce for your store platform, and you are looking at WC Vendor for so that you can have vendors and a platform that will split payments with vendors and allow them to upload things to your shop, beware. If you are like me and just have this knack for breaking systems. For the record, I've got such a knack that people actually send me their stuff to test, so it ain't that I don't try. It's just I'm one of those people that should get a paycheck for this, and I will never spend another dime with that company again.